Hi, everyone. My guest today is Jen Miller. And Jen started working for SnapFit, which is a company we're going to talk about today, in March of 2016. So that's not too long ago. And during that time, she's held many different positions, including R&D assistant, quality control, and business development. And the benefit of holding so many different roles for her is that she was able to experience the development of the products from the ground up. Her chocolate, ChocZero, was developed before she got there, but she's been able to aid in the marketing and sales for this product. And for their supplement, Cool Choice, she was able to actually aid in the development and now market the finished product. All this experience allowed her to understand the development of products from the drawing board to production. Welcome, Jen.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Well, you and I met at the Idea Fitness Convention, and I had the honor of interviewing 12 of the top fitness people there, and that's where I met you. You were in the exhibit hall, and of course, food was a big part of the conference this year. So we've talked about you being a kind of a newbie with the company, but all the roles that you've had. How come you had so much diversification? Because we're only talking about what, April, May, June, July, August, maybe 6 months with the company, and yet you've done a lot of things.
Yeah, so since SnapFit is a startup company, it was founded in 2014, so it's pretty recent. Since that has happened, I've just been taking on basically whatever help is needed within the company. I was hired as quality control due to my science background and my experience in food science. And then I've also helped with the R&D due to that. And then since I do have the science background and I like talking to people, I'm pretty personable, I like to go out there and make connections in the community, I got switched over to business development. So I'm able to understand the technical side of our products as well as connect with consumers.
So let's talk about the history of the products. You've got two different ones that we talked about, ChocZero and Cool Choice. What sets ChocZero apart from similar products, and what's the history on it?
Okay, so ChocZero is a sugar-free, fiber-fortified chocolate. So what sets it apart from other sugar-free chocolates on the market right now is, one, it gives you a substantial amount of servings of fiber for the size of the chocolate. And then on top of that, a lot of the sugar-free chocolates in the marketplace right now you see have sugar alcohols or like aspartame, some sort of fake ingredient that makes it sweet but is also not healthy. The sugar alcohols also give it a kind of fake aftertaste if you've ever had sugar-free chocolate yourself. The benefit of our chocolate is that we actually naturally sweeten it with the vegetable fiber and monk fruit extract, which takes away that weird aftertaste or any fakeness in the chocolate. So it gives you the real taste of an artisan chocolate without the sugar.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's great.
That's interesting.
And the chocolate was developed by my COO. His name is Ray Bassa. He's been focusing on carbohydrate management for the past couple decades. So all of his products that he's developed are basically carbohydrate management, so low sugar, low carb. So that's kind of where the chocolate came from. So he kind of came up with that idea because he likes to indulge in things in life, and he wanted other people to be able to do that too in a healthy way.
Now, what about Cool Choice? What's the difference there?
So Cool Choice is a line of personalized supplements. So they do have this out there right now, but they all come in pill form. So the advantage of Cool Choice versus another company is that you get to the benefits of 3-in-1. So there's 14 different options, anywhere from heart care to liver care to stress relief. So you get to pick 3 of them, and it comes in a powdered stick pack form that you just mix with your water and you just drink your way to a healthier you. So it's really easy.
Well, I know that you were exhibiting these, I think, for the first time at the convention.
Yes.
What was the reaction? What was the feedback you got?
People definitely loved the chocolate. Everybody was crazy about the dark chocolate, especially our 70%. just because it does have 0 grams of sugar in it, especially for health consumers. That's kind of a big deal to be able to still have something sweet, or bodybuilders, for example, that are on strict diets that can't have a lot of sugar. They could still indulge in a sweet dessert like that. And the personalized supplements, a lot of people were very intrigued by it. We didn't have as many samples as we would have liked, so we didn't get as much feedback on that product, but everybody that tried it was very interested and did like the taste. It's very light and smooth.
So where do you see this all going? What's the future? Are you going to have additional kinds of products? How are you marketing this? Tell us a little bit about this, because the people who are listening may have never heard of this. And where would they buy these things?
Yeah, definitely. So the future of the company, we're kind of looking at just different avenues of releasing some sort of health benefit. So for example, our chocolate has fiber. Our supplements have the health benefits of sleep support or heart care. We're just really looking for avenues to distribute that. So for example, one day we may develop a chocolate that you can have eye care in, or have probiotics, something that's good for your stomach. So that's kind of where the development of the company is going, is looking at different avenues of distributing those nutritional properties. Yeah, while celebrating food. And you can buy ChocZero on Amazon.com. If you just look up ChocZero, it's available there. And CoolChoice is available at CoolChoice.com.
Interesting. You can get just about anything on Amazon these days. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, we're also actually in the process of getting our chocolate into Gelson's and Whole Foods. So you guys can keep an eye out for it there as well.
So how do all of these products play into living regret-free?
Well, no sugar in itself. Basically is allowing you to indulge in the sweet things in life, but not regretting it. It's not busting your waistline or hurting your health in the long run. Same thing with the supplements. We got to take the precautions now to live healthier in the future. So indulging in these things and partaking in them now helps you live regret-free in the future, because you don't have any regrets about not taking care of your health.
Well, that's true. And of course, most people don't worry about it until, something happens, and then they say, oh, I need to do this to take care of that or this or the other. And of course, if anybody, it's very interesting to me when I go to the IDEA conventions. Was this your first time at IDEA?
Yes, exhibiting it was. I've personally been before, but exhibiting it was.
And it's always amazing to me how in the classes, and primarily in the classes, people are pretty fit and they're doing all the exercises. And boy, there's one thing to the other. I saw Bollywood being done this year. I saw,
yeah.
And I saw, of course, I interviewed Louis Van Amstel, and of course, his La Blast. He's taken all his ballroom dances and put them into fitness routines. Mm-hmm. And, that's one thing. And then you go through the exhibit, and I have seen every size and shape that you could possibly imagine in the exhibit area of people who come just for the exhibits and to see what free stuff they can get, but also to see what's going on in the industry. And I'm just wondering what you have seen as a scientist and as a fitness person, and now, with a product company. What kind of changes have you seen in going to IDEA and in the fitness industry? And do you see people who are buying your products not necessarily be in the fitness industry? Are these people who just want to be healthy, or, how do they find out about you?
Yeah, definitely. So the trends in the fitness industry have changed over the years. Before, way back when, it was all about cardio. Everybody was like, just do cardio, no weightlifting at all. And then it went from low-fat diets, there was no fat at all, to diets at all. And now having a higher fat diet is actually proven to be healthier for you. So I feel like the trend now is kind of going towards no sugar. And I think that a lot of more people are a little bit more health conscious. So I've noticed that a lot of people are taking supplements, whether that's just a multivitamin or something for their eyes. So I think that the trends are people are becoming more health conscious, and then also the labeling on their products. People want to know what's in the product. They want to know and understand the products. They don't want anything fake in it. So I think that's kind of where the trend is going itself.
So if I was just a normal person, but I was interested in being healthy, how would I discover ChocZero or CoolChoice? I mean, there's so much out there, Jen. I mean, it's like this major, massive superhighway of health products. How are you guys getting this message out?
Yeah, so we're definitely doing some marketing. We're trying to partner with some schools right now and just some colleges, kind of get our name out there. Also, we'll be doing, once we do get into grocery stores, we will be sampling, and we're available for any type of questions then. You can also reach out to us at support@snapfit.com with any questions or concerns there. I know it's a really big world of so many foods, and it's kind of hard to pick and choose what you like. But we're slowly just trying to get out there and help people make the right health decisions and just let them know what's in their products and just completely be honest with them.
I guess that's really where a celebrity spokesperson comes in, or, a lot of publicity, because that's where, but I mean, an average, I don't know, the ownership, if it's just Ray or what, but, it's hard. It's hard to compete against the big boys, shall we say, or the big girls.
Yes, yes, it really is hard.
And you really have to prove it. So you have to almost have a champion who's saying, this is what you have to have, or somebody who is on a talk show and drops, oh, well, my latest thing is ChocZero,
Yes.
And then people are going to say, oh, what is that? And they can Google it. But it's tough out there. So where do you see the company going? I mean, what does Ray want to do with the company, and what other products is he thinking about? Or, I mean, what are the strategies, I guess I'm asking?
So I am definitely looking into celebrity endorsement right now. We are working with a PR firm, and I'm doing some work on that. So hopefully, Oprah will endorse us or someone like that. But I just see the company, hopefully, once we do take off and running, probably, like I said, just developing different products and different ways to deliver health benefits to people in a tasty manner, and just kind of performing in that aspect.
So ChocZero, that was the first product, correct?
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, how did that come to be? I mean, I assume that there were a lot of different mixtures before the right one appeared. And how did he get this, how did he really get this thing started?
So like I said before, Ray has been working in carbohydrate management for the past couple decades, and he does love sweets. So
do I.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Who doesn't love sweets, especially chocolate?
Well, it's interesting. I am not a big chocolate person. I will only eat some milk chocolate. I do like white chocolate, which no one says is chocolate, but that's my version of it. But I do like sweets. I do have to say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think ChocZero just kind of came about wanting to indulge in something sweet and not bust your waistline or feel guilty about it. We call it a sinfully healthy indulgence. Just marketing to that aspect, and it's suitable for diabetics. Just bringing a different type of chocolate to the market that isn't out there right now. If you go into a grocery store or you do search online for sugar-free chocolates, if you look at their ingredient list, they are all with products that have sugar alcohols or some sort of fake substance. If you look at our ingredient list, our chocolate does not have that.
It might be a great idea to work with doctors who deal with diabetes, and because it's certainly prevalent today, and it's growing and growing and growing. And some of the diabetics, because I was married to one, don't want to give that up, and
Yeah.
and they don't like the diet candy. I mean, they really do not like the
Yeah.
diet candy.